Prosecutors have until tomorrow to respond to a motion made by an Arkansas man who was charged in the January 6th Capitol riot.
And we have 4029's Phil Reed, who talked to an attorney who breaks down what Richard Barnett is asking for. Phil.
So, Brandon Allison, you may remember Richard Barnett from Grab It. He's known for this viral photo that you see behind me. It shows him inside House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office with his feet on the desk. Now his attorney filing several motions, including to dismiss the case, saying the jury pool is tainted. And an attorney who works at the University of Arkansas read through the motions by Barnett's attorney to explain what he's fighting for and if it could work. Matt Bender has spent a lot of hours reading court documents involving Richard Barnett. Bender is a supervisor of the Criminal Defense Clinic at the University of Arkansas and teaches on constitutional law and civil rights. He says a lot of people arrested on January 6 are using similar arguments.
Have tried to either claim that they were exercising their First Amendment rights, or they have tried to argue that they truly believe that a revolution was necessary, and that has turned into a political defense, which is not a legal defense you can raise in courts.
In this case, Barnett's attorneys argued he wandered into Speaker Pelosi's office while looking for a restroom, and that a reporter asked him to take a photo and to act natural.
One of his defenses is what we'd kind of call a burden of proof defense. He's arguing that he wasn't even intending to be in the Speaker Pelosi's office. He just got swept away with the crowd, for instance. That's an issue of fact. That's something for the jury to decide. It's completely fine to protest outside the Capitol. It is not fine to go into a private area where there are classified documents or personal effects like Speaker Pelosi's office.
Bender also explaining why Barnett wants his trial moved out of Washington, D.C.
An effort to try to get his case in front of a jury that's probably more politically aligned with him than the people in the District of Columbia would be.
While Bender says Barnett faces an uphill battle with his motions, there is one that he may have a legit fight in court.
He wants all sorts of different terms, from terrorism to terrorism, for instance, is one that stuck out to me, and he might be successful in limiting some of the terms.
Barnett's trial date is scheduled for December 12th. I did reach out to Barnett's attorney several times for an interview, but he did not respond to me. In the studio, Phil Reed of 4029 News.